Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are continuing the Vortex's Wake quest. We are currently doing Zhongli's quest line in the story quest section down here. We are just about to meet up with the Fatui archaeologist and this archaeologist lady and see what they found, as well as we found like some stone slab and then some other things that I can't really remember.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I'm guessing.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
Yeah.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Starting to question both of these guys' pedigrees.
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
So I guess last time I thought that Zhongli was going with this lady, but he went with us instead. Even though she acted like he was going with her. I don't really understand.
Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
I don't really think that it matters.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. Alright then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the god of salt too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
I don't remember where that is, but I'm sure the quest will tell us. All the way up here. Oh yeah, this weird thing that's like, it's kind of locked like one of the barriers for, where was it? There was this domain in here. It's kind of locked by one of those, but you can't actually open it, unlike the domain where you could open it. Let's see what this is all about. I don't really like the other people in the quest. I thought that the girl was okay until she kind of like turned into a freak. Hey, good thing the lava turtle didn't see me. Didn't really want to fight him anyways. Leave me alone.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of
He's
salt.
just
people,
running around.
Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
I heard that people figured out how to get through this, but there's nothing really there without, like, this quest might take us in there. But I heard that before the quest, people figured out how to get in there, but there wasn't really anything to do.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
Why did we let him take the artifacts in the first place?
Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Oh, I'm sure we can figure it out.
But we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I mean, while that could be true, Zhongli is more ancient than the
I may
seal.
know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
It's back on the I gotta fight the lava turtle. Oh god. Dang. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe if we just... Never mind. He mad. He's definitely not gonna let us do what we want to do. Oh, I didn't take any damage.
All hail.
This definitely isn't overkill. Probably get rid of... Oh, that guy just died to passive damage before I even hit him. How did that hit me? I disagree, sir.
Steady as stone.
Alright, now that Ganyu's full again. We could just finish this guy off real quick. Whoa! I swear, I get hit by accident more often than I get hit on purpose. That guy was trying to hit my little lotus flower on the ground and almost punched me in the face. Oh look, I see the seal. I think it's over there. I thought it was this little island, but that appears to be false.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Yeah, I don't really get how we activated this one.
Let me lead the way from here.
We just looked at it from a certain angle. That doesn't really do anything. It did, I mean, it flashed, but I guess you don't activate stuff by looking at it, usually. Except Enderman. Definitely activate Enderman by looking at them. I can't deal with that guy, so I'm just gonna hope he goes away.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision.
Why is there Mora everywhere?
But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken.
Oh good,
The secret
more
to
puzzles.
This puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life.
So we need
Liyue
south.
is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
So we need south, east, west, north.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt, to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Was it?
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
That's like almost not even a puzzle at that point. Although there are some turbo nerds in here that we're probably gonna have to deal with. How did I get frozen? I wasn't even wet. Take that.
Solidify!
Leave it up to me.
Alright, we're gonna need official, I think. So where are they all? Wait, there's a firm arrowhead right here? So that's north. East must be behind this rock. Yep. That's west. Where the heck is south? Behind this rock? Yeah, okay. So south, east, west, north. But we need a lightning character, electro character. Nope, that's not the button to change your party. Alright, give me official.
Behold, the princess.
Okay, so south. Oh, it's behind this freaking rock. I'm so used to double charging now. What? Blasphemy. There we go.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
I feel like we're gonna learn something about the god of salt, maybe. But Zhongli said we might learn something useful. even though the god of salt is gone. So maybe the god of salt was working with a different god, like the Shneznayan god or something like that, and was trying to betray Zhongli in some way. So I feel like we're gonna learn something like that.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Well, I mean, I guess I won't take any treasure.
Pass an opportunity like this up so easily.
I knew that's how Paimon would feel. Just straight out, it's not that I think that we need the treasure. It's that, like, I feel like there's something in there that we should lay claim to. Like, maybe just one object, but if we just outright say we're not taking anything.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune.
Also, no one has been able to figure out how to open the seal. It didn't seem like that complicated of a process. You'd think that, like, with those elemental pillars, at least someone would have tried different combinations or accidentally gotten the right combination at some point. There's only so many combinations there can be with 4 pillars.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I also don't feel like Zhongli has like a righteous view of Morax's image, even though he is Morax.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Well, I feel like this is a good stopping spot because we are about to visit what lies within this ruin in Salterai? Salterai, that's what they were saying earlier. That one. But yeah, that's where we're gonna call it for now. We'll continue here and explore this ruin. I haven't ever seen, like I was saying earlier, that I know people have gotten in here before the quest. I haven't ever seen what's down here. So I'm kind of excited to see what's there. Mostly I want to see the story, just because I find it interesting. I got something in my throat now. So we're going to call it there. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.